And good evening. Welcome back to the Highlander Activity Center. Volleyball continuing here tonight on the Highlander Activity Network. Paul McDonald with you as we are set for our third match of 4 tonight. Earlier, West Fargo in the ninth grade match, winning there 25-19, 25-7. And in the C Squad match, that went to the Packers as well, 25-22. Valley City took the second set, 25-19. And then the Packers won the third set 15-12. Now it's junior varsity volleyball here from the HAC, Valley City and West Fargo. And then coming up here, well, now probably I'd say closer to 7:15, 7:30, depending on the quickness of this match tonight. It will determine what time our varsity match gets started. Kirk Olson and Michaela Helen are officials here tonight. Kirk Olson, he is the R1 up on the ladder, and Michaela is the R2 down in front of the scorers table. Karina Olson and Sam Hatcher are line judges tonight. And we're just about set ready for volleyball. Valley City and the Packers. Packers in their dark greens with the white numerals, and the Highlanders in their dark blues with the white numerals. And the libero, George Zahn, wearing the red jersey tonight as the libero. And for the Packers, Reagan Lawrenson, the freshman, she is wearing the white jersey for the libero. Highlanders on this junior varsity team, they have 7 sophomore, 3 freshmen, and 8th grader, Bryn Leak, the setter on the 8th grader for this JV team. And for West Fargo, they have 6 sophomore, a couple of freshmen, 3 juniors on their roster. We are set, ready to get things underway. Allison Schultz, one of the juniors, and the setter will throw it up and send her over, and we are underway, junior varsity ball, and we've got an ace right off the get-go. Packers with an early 1-0 lead off the ace. Schultz, again, junior. One of the 3 juniors on this roster for West Fargo. That's going to be another ace. That goes off liberos on. Back-to-back aces for Schultz. And it's an early 2-0 lead for West Fargo. Should be a good varsity match tonight. Both teams coming in 5-4 on the season. West Fargo 1-1 overall. Highlanders 2-0. Schultz serve on the way. That's time receive. Valley City. Leak. Bump set near side. Sent over by Potratz. Now here's Schultz, set middle on the attack, blocked at the net through the attack attempt by Wetterlin. Now back the other way, Valley City cross court, and they hit the top of the net, but not touched by a Packer, and it goes out. That'll be a point for the Packers. They're up 3-0. And Schultz back serving 3-0 first set. And the serve zips it over, Zahn pass. Leak, she'll set it, far side attack. Taken by Lauren Larson. And that's going to go long. Point for the Packers. Quickly 4-0 West Fargo with the early advantage. Vanessa Coca, the junior varsity coach here for the Highlanders. Schultz now serving 4-0. On the way, Zahn. Pass, Leak. Set near side. Potratz on the attack. Through the block, gets the kill. Dakota Potratz with the kill. And the Highlanders on the board. That will send Cameron Berg back to serve for Valley City. Serving 1-4 in set number 1. And Berg sends it over. Off the receive, near side, Schultz. Back set. Lever sends it over. Free ball for the Highlanders. Berg pass. Leak set. In the middle. Attack Burchell. Back to the net and into the net. Schultz can't tip it over. Burchell was there to help out just in case. Point for the Highlanders. 2-4. Valley City down 2. And Berg back to serve. On the way, near side, Schultz. Set. Tipped at the net, Geithner. There's Leak to the middle, over by Burchell. Free ball for the Packers. Schultz again set on the attack. Lever and into the net. And they're going to say 4 hits. They are 4 hits against the Packers. Highlanders with 3 in a row. Down 1, 3-4. Cameron Berg back serving for Valley City, serving 3-4 in this opening set. And that one had a little too much on it. That's going to go out. Service error And it's a 5-3 advantage for West Fargo. Boston Lever, the junior, back to serve. And Lever zips it over. Berg pass. Leak bumps that near side. On the attack, Larson. Morgan gets it over. Schultz set backside. And Geiner served her attack, goes into the net. That is a point for Valley City. 5-4. Highlanders down 1. George is on, back to serve for Valley City. Serving 4-5 into the net. Service error. That's 2 service errors on the Highlanders, and it's 6-4 Packers. Andrea Wetterlin, the sophomore outside hitter, will go back to serve now for the Packers, serving 6-4. Serve on the way. Larson pass. Potretz to the middle. Set. Nielsen on the attack. Here's Schultz for the Packers. Set middle. On the attack is Schroeder. On the dig, Berg. Gets it over to Leak. Here to the near side. Larson dropping it over the blockers. Right there with Schultz. Now here to the near side. Left-hand attack by Geiger. And it's going to go long. That'll be a point for Valley City. 6-5 Highlanders. Rylan Johnson will check in. Bryn Leak will sit down. And Dakota Potratz will go back to serve for Valley City. Serving 5-6 set 1. The lefty sends it over. Here's Schultz, bump set near side. Geiger on the attack. Nice dig there. Taking it off the ground was Rylan Johnson, but couldn't get any help there from Nielsen and or Larson. It's a point for the Packers, 7-5. Geiger, Callie, sophomore, back to serve. And the lefty sends it to the back row. Berg pass. Potretz set near side. Johnson tipping it over the blockers. Here to the Packers, set middle. On the attack, cross court. There by Scarborough. Now to the Highlanders. Johnson over. Packers on the attack. Set middle. Off the attack and the kill by Audra Schroeder. Schroeder with the kill. 5-8, 8-5. Packers by 3. And Geiger with the assist, and now is back to serve. Geiner, lefty with the serve. Berg pass. At the net, Nielsen dumping it over. Geiner there. A couple of Packers get it over to Scarborough. She'll send it over the net. Nielsen, pass back. Potretz on the assist. Nielsen on the attack. Geiger with the pass. Stepping up his lever. Here to the near side, Scarborough. Gets it over, back row dig, Potratz. Pass by Johnson and into the net by Berg. 9-5, Packers with a 4-point lead, equaling their biggest here in this first set. 9-5, and the service error into the net. 6-9. Valley City trailing by 3. And back to serve, Morgan Larson. Serving 6-9. And the right-hander serve on the way. Pass, far side. Over by Lawrenson. Free ball for the Highlanders. Set, Potretz, tipped over Larson. And a diving attempt. I think a nice pancake there by Geiger. And then Scarborough sends it over. Pass, Larson. Potretz set again. Larson will try it again this time. Hits the antenna. That's out. That's a point for the Packers. 10-6. West Fargo by 4. And Lila Stegman, just saw in the C Squad game, serving here in the junior varsity attempt. Larson pass. Potretz setting it. On the attack, Nielsen and the kill. Kaylee Nielsen with the kill. Got that one right in front of Lawrenson, the libero. 7-10. 3-point advantage for West Fargo. Kaylee Nielsen now back to serve. Serving 7-10. Lawrenson. There's a net violation. Yep, stepping onto the net was Geiger. And it's 8-10. Highlanders down 2. Should be 8-10, gang. They're giving the point to the wrong team. Here's Lawrenson. On the far side, attack into the net. There, we got the scoreboard correct, and that attack error makes it 9-10 Valley City. 3 in a row for the Highlanders. Kaylee Nielsen back serving, 9-10, set 1. And serve on the way, Lawrenson. Geiger, set middle. Scarborough on the attack, out. Point, Valley City. And we are tied at 10-10. Our first tie here in the opening set. Highlanders with 4 points in a row. Nielsen with the serve. Lawrenson to the net. Geiger setting it. That's going to be right at the net. Tipped over by Johnson, and that's going to be double hit there called against Ryland. So double contact. Point Packers. 11-10. They go up by 1. Reagan Lawrenson, the freshman libero, back to serve. Lawrenson serving 11-10 for West Fargo. We're in set number 1. Jump serve on the way. Zahn with the receive. Larson back to Zahn. Georgia gets it over. To the net, Geiger, set to the middle, on the attack, and the kill. Point Wetterlin with the kill there. Packers up 2, 12-10. 2-point advantage for West Fargo. And Lawrenson back serving. We're in the opening set. Junior varsity volleyball here from the Hack on the Highlander Activity Network. Free ball to net, right back over, and nice dig by Zahn. Tipped over by Potretz. Here are the Packers. The Stegman got it over far side, attack Lieber. There's a dig by Potretz. Johnson setting it here near side, then dumped over. Larson set middle, on the attack, and long. Attack there by Wetterlin. Point Valley City. Highlanders back down 1 at 12-11. Brindleek in, and she'll go back to serve for Valley City. Trailing 11-12. Jump serve, leak into the net. That is 3 service errors here in the opening set for Valley City. 13-11. Packers back up by 2. Take away those service errors. Highlanders could be up by 5. Or at the least 1. Serving Schultz for the Packers. On the way, Zahn receive. Pass to Leak. She'll set near side. Potratz on the attack and the kill. Dakota Potratz with the kill. 12-13. Highlanders down 1. 12-13. Valley City trailing. And back to serve, Cameron Burke. And that's served by Cameron wide. Another service error. That is 4 here in the opening set for Valley City. 14-12. Packers back up by 2. Boston Lieber, the junior, with the serve for West Fargo. That is over far corner. Burke pass the lead. Bump set, Zahn. Zahn over, free ball, Packers. Here to the near side, Schultz. She'll send it back to the middle. And over by Wetterlin. Berg, dig. Over Potratz on the attack. Off the Berg assist. And it went out. It went off the Highlanders. Point Packers. 12-15. West Fargo by 3. The largest lead has been 6. Actually, largest lead has been 4. They've had that a couple of times. Serve on the way here. Berg. Zahn to the middle. Leak gets it over. Now back to West Fargo. Schultz at the net. Quick set middle. Backing up. Dumping it over. Wetterlin. Here's Leak. Setting it backside. Potratz on the attack. From the dig. Schultz set. She'll set far side. Attacking Lieber. Into the net. That was actually Stegman on the attack. Attack error. Point Valley City. 13-15. Highlanders down 2 here in the opening set. Georgia's on, back serving for the Highlanders. Serve on the way. Lawrenson, Schultz, who tipped over, and the Highlanders can't do much with it. That was just tipped over gently by Geiger. And the Point Packers, they go back up 3, 16-13. Andrea Wetterlin back to serve for West Fargo. Serving 16-13. Potratz to the middle. Leak gets it over. Free ball to the net for the Highlanders. Larson. Leak back to Morgan Larson. Through the block, gets the kill. Morgan Larson on the kill. Highlanders down 2, 14-16. Dakota Potratz back to serve. Ryland Johnson in front row for the Highlanders. 16-14, Packers leading. And Potratz, the lefty, with the serve. Here's Schultz at the net. She'll set it. On the attack, the left-hander Geiger. That goes long. Point Valley City. Highlanders down 1, 16-15. With Dakota Potratz back serving for Valley City. And the lefty, he just hit the top of the net, got it over. Lawrenson to Schultz. She'll dump it over. Diving dig, picked up by Potratz. Then back over by Nielsen. That went off the fingertips of Lieber and dropped in. Point Highlanders. And we have our second tie. This one at 16 all. Forwarded one run here by West Valley City to tie things up 16-16. Dakota Potratz to serve. And the lefty with the serve, Lauritsen. Pass, Schultz tipping it over far side. Johnson, Potratz going to that far corner. Lever up to Schultz for the Packers onto the far side. Stegman dropping it over. Picked up by Potratz. Johnson, and now over by Nielsen. Back to the Packers, Schultz. Quick set middle. On the attack there was Schroeder. Dug out by Zorn. Potratz, cross court, tip, good. Morgan Larson with the kill for the Highlanders. Highlanders on a 5-1 run and take a 1-point lead, 17-16. That is their first lead here in this first set. And to serve, Dakota Potratz serving 17-16 for Valley City. Lefty sends it over here, Schultz. At the net, tipping it. That could have been 4 hits on the Packers. They're going to say it was blocked. Now they are going to say 4 hits, thank you. 18-16. Highlanders lead is at 2, thanks to a 6-1 run. Serve just got over the net. Schultz setting it far side. Stegman on the dig bird for the Highlanders to Potratz. She'll set it up Larson. Larson cross court. Lever. Schultz. Back row. Lawrenson gets it up over long. Point Valley City. Highlanders 6 in a row here and lead by 3, 19-16. And it's overall 7-1 run. And Potratz serving for Valley City. And oh boy, back row, Lever with the pass. No one was there to accept. Point Highlanders, 20-16 Valley City. That is 7 in a row for the Highlanders and an 8-1 run overall. And Potratz serving 20-16 first set. Lever to Schultz. Schultz set. Tipped over Schroeder. Right there, Potratz. DeZon, far side. Johnson for the Highlanders on the attack. Lever with the dig. Schultz, she'll set it backside, and Geiger sends it over. Coming through was Berg, and then the tip by Schroeder dropped in for the point. Went off a couple of Highlanders to get the point, 20-17. Packers down 3. 2017 Valley City leading by 3. And Callie Geiger back to serve into the net. Service there. That is the second service error by the Packers. Highlanders have 4. 21-17, Valley City by 4. And Morgan Larson back to serve for Valley City. And the right-hander sends it over, Larson. And Geiger setting it at far side, Scarborough. On the dig, Potratz. Larson sets it far side. On the attack, Johnson, and Ryland Johnson with the kill. Off the Lauren Larson assist, 22-17. Timeout Packers. Highlanders up 22-17 in the opening set. Junior varsity basketball, or junior varsity volleyball. We'll back with more Highlander action on the Highlander Activity Network. Paul McDonald back with you here at the Hack. It is opening set, 22-17. That's an ace. Back row just got in. And the Highlanders now up 23-17. So Valley City up by a half dozen. Served there was Morgan Larson. Right now, Valley City on a 10-1 run and take the 6-point lead. That is their biggest lead of the set. Larson with the jump serve on the way. Lever. Geiger setting it far side. Scarborough. Cross-court attack. Dug out Larson. Potratz for the Highlanders. Set. Rylan Johnson dropping it over. There's Lawrenson on the dig. At the net. No, that's going to drop over on the Highliner side. Yep. That'll be a point for the Packers. 23-18. Packers trailing by 5. Lila Stegman, the sophomore, back to serve for West Fargo. Trailing by 5, 23-18. Have led as much as 4 in this set. Serve on the way by Stegman. Larson receives. Pass, Potratz, back to Larson. Lauren will get it over. Free ball for the Packers. Lawrenson to the net. Geiger, quick set middle. On the attack, Schroeder in the corner and wide. Audra Schroeder's attack went wide. Point Valley City, 24-18. Highliners by half dozen. That will send Kaylee Nelson back to serve for the Highliners, leading 24-18. Set point number 1 here for the Highliners. Nielsen serve on the way. Lever, Geiger set. Backside, tipped over Schroeder, dropping it in for the kill. Audra Schroeder with the kill, 24-19. Lead is at 5 for Valley City. Set point number 2. Reagan Lawrenson, the freshman, back serving. And the lone freshman on the JV squad, another freshman on the roster, is playing varsity ball. Here's a set by Potratz and the kill. Rylan Johnson with the kill off the Potratz assist. And Valley City will take set number 1, 25-19. And they lead 1-0 here in JV volleyball. We'll be back. Set number 2 coming up. This is Highliner and Packer volleyball from the Hack on the Highliner Activity Network. Paul McDonald back with you here on the Highlight Activity Network, and we are getting ready for set number 2. Valley City taking the first set, 25-19 against the West Fargo Packers. Again, varsity volleyball to follow here. And again, this is a little confusion. I was told last week with the Wampanoag match that the new rule this year with junior varsity volleyball, all matches 3 sets, period. End of story, regardless of what happens in the first 2. Well, they just played 2 sets last week, and we're done. So we'll see if this one ends after 2, if the Highlanders win it, or if we do go 3. We shall know in about 15, 20 minutes. And I think it all depends on how far behind we are. Varsity match is supposed to start at 7 o'clock. So I guess if the Packers loses one and the Highlanders win it, if the Highlanders win it, we're done. So here we go. We're ready to go. Bryn Leak back to serve. for Valley City. And the right-hander serves on the way into the net. Boy, another service error for the Highlanders. That is 5 service errors here in this first in this match so far. 4 in the first set. Here's Stegman serving on the way for the Packers. That is in right on the line. Line judge Green Olsen had the great vantage point. That is an ace for Stegman. Packers up 2-0. Packers got out to a 4-0 lead in the first set. They also at one time led 10-6. But then the Highlanders went on a late run, 10-1, to open up a 6-point lead and win it. Here's a free ball for the Packers. To the middle, Schultz. Set on the attack, Wetland. Dug out, Larson, Leak. There was dug out by Larson. Leak with the pass. Potrat's attack error into the net. That'll be a point for the Packers and an early 3-0 advantage. Valley City up 3-0. West Fargo up 3-0. And the serve here by Stegman. And that's an ace into the far corner. 4-0. So Stegman with 2 aces here in this first set. That's going to bring Cameron Berg in to go back row. Or is she going to go? Yep, she'll go back row for Valley City. 4-0 Packers leading. So just like the first set, got off to a good start. Lila Stegman, the righty, jump serve, far side. Pass, set leak, near side, Potratz. Pushes it back row, Lawrence in the libero to Schultz. Schultz sets it up, attack the lever, into the net, attack error, point Valley City. 1-4. Highlanders down 3. And Adelson Kamenberg back to the service line. She was over 2 in the opening set, couple of service errors. She can get one over here, and she does. Nicely done, Lawrenson to Schultz. Here, set near side, on the attack, lever. Berg with the dig, leak over to Larson. Larson gets it over. Stegman on the dig, kept alive. Third hit, dumped over. And here are the Highlanders over by Nielsen. Now back to the other side. Here's the attack back row. Right there was Zahn. Actually, that was Burchell on the last hit for Valley City. Now Potratz hits it into the net. Attack error on the Highlanders. And it's a point for the Packers. 5-1. Packers by 4. Andrea Wetterlund back to serve. Sophomore serving 5-1. And just got it over. Right there was Larson from her knees with a nice receive. Leak, back row, or the back set. And the attack by Potratz goes long. And the Packers take a 6-1 advantage. Timeout, Highlanders. 6-1, Packers leading by 5. We're in the second set. 1-0 Valley City leading in this match. We're back with more Highlander Volleyball on the Highlander Activity Network. Paul McDonald back with you here on the Highlander Activity Network. We got Jaden Johnson and Ray Nelson manning the controls in our control center here, high atop the Highlander Activity Center. 6-1, Packers leading. And back serving will be Andrea Wetterlund. Will serve here for West Fargo. There's the go-ahead and the serve on the way. Lars pass, set middle, Leak. Over by Burchell. We're going to have a line of violation. Yep. A violation there on Bryn Leak. And that makes it 7-1 Packers. Wetterlund back serving 7-1 West Fargo. Serving left to right. Zahn pass. Leak. Set middle. And another net violation on Bryn. That's 2 in a row. She's gotten a little bit too close to that center line. And it's now 8-1 Packers. There's a serve. That's going to be a service error by Wetterlund, too far. That'll be the first service error on the Packers here in this set. 8-2 Highlanders. That'll send Georgia Zahn back to the line. And Zahn serving 2-8. The libero sends it over. Here's Schultz running up. Nope. It's Lever. Far side Schroeder. Right there is Leak. Passes on. Zahn bumps set. Potretz gets it over. Lauritsen for the Packers to Schultz. Schultz goes far corner. Right on the line. Nope. It was passed wide. Point Valley City. Highlanders by 5. Trailing by 5. 8-3. And the serve by Georgezon. And the ace by Georgezon. Probably going to hear that a lot come this spring on the tennis team. 8-4. 4-point advantage for for the Packers. Valley City down by 4. Zahn serve. Back-to-back aces by Georgezon. That time Libero Lauritsen and Stegman collided on the back row to see who's going to receive. 5-8. Highlanders down 3 with 3 points in a row. Zahn, good serve there. Here's Schultz to the net. Got a hold of it. Schroeder dumping it over. Kept alive by Potretz. Leak gets it back over to her. Dumping it over. Well, that was Berg that got it over to Potretz. Now into the net. That's going to be 4 hits on the Packers. All went into the net. Point Valley City. 4 in a row for the Highlanders, trailing by 2, 6-8. Georgezon serving here in the second set. Highlanders took the first set, 25-19. Serve, Lauritsen at the net. Nice save by Schultz. Back to Lauritsen, gets it over. Berg, Leak, and guess what? Net violation on Bryn Leak. 9-6, Packers lead is at 3. Now they gave it to the wrong team. They got to switch that on the scoreboard. It's actually 9-6. And now they're going to do a sub. Scarborough checks in. Scoreboard's got 8-7. Actually 9-6 Packers. Here's the lefty serve on the way. Berg. Leak set. Backside. Potretz attack. Long. It's 10-6. Packers by 4. And the lefty Geiger sends it over. Zahn. Potretz over by Berg. Lauritsen, the libero pass. Stegman to the middle. Over by Lever. Back to the Highlanders. Leak. Set middle. Attack Nielsen and the kill. Haley Nielsen with the kill. 10-7. 3-point lead. And the serve is Dakota Potretz into the net. Service error. 11-7 should be the score. They have it erroneous on the scoreboard. We'll go 11-7. And to serve, Boston Lever. There's the serve on the way. Zahn. Pass. Potretz. High pass. Over by Nielsen off the Potretz assist. Back set. Here's Scarborough attacking. On the dig, Potretz to Zahn. Zahn, far side. Tipped over by Johnson. That goes off Stegman. Kept alive Lever. Now Lauritsen over. Free ball for the Highlanders. Berg to Potretz. Set middle. Nielsen blocked at the net. And the ace block in the middle. Ace block there by Audra Schroeder. And it is 12-7 Packers. Serve on the way. Here's a set. Potretz, left-hand attack into the net by Johnson. Point Packers, 13-7. Packers by half dozen. On my scoreboard, on the scoreboard, it's 12-8. Here's a serve by Boston Lever. Just got it into the net, right on the line for the ace. Just got it over the net, 14-7. Packers lead by 7 off that ace by Lever. And back to serve is Lever for West Fargo. Serving. We're going to have to go with the scoreboard. 8-13 off Berg. Potretz. Zahn. Up and over free ball. Here are the Packers. Geiger set middle. Schroeder blocked at the net. Saved off the net by Nielsen. Saved by Zahn, but out. That'll be a point for the Packers. Timeout, Coca and the Highlanders. 15-7, advantage 8 points for West Fargo. We're back with more Highlander Volleyball on the Highlander Activity Network. Back here on the Highland Activity Network. West Fargo 14-8 leaders over Valley City. Here in set number 2. And Lieber with the serve on the way. Zahn pass. Potret set middle. Nielsen over the blockers. Geiger now set. Lieber far side. Stegman dropping it in and in for the point. Well, now that is an 8-1 run here by the Packers. 15-8. Packers leading. And Boston Lieber with the serve. Zahn. Potretz. Near side, down the line, and the kill here with the push by Ryland Johnson. Point Highliners. Now the Highliners trailing 9-15. Back serving is Morgan Larson for Valley City. Larson with the jump serve on the way, circles it near side. Geiger setting it up. On the attack, Stegman. That's going to go long. That's a point for Valley City. 10-15. Valley City down 5. And here's the jump serve. Larson with the serve on the way. Stegman. Geiger set. Schroeder blocked at the net. Valley City free ball at the net. Tipped over there by Stegman. Now over by Potretz. Here's Steigen, set middle, Schroeder, over by Schroeder. Valley City, Nielsen. She gets it over to Larson, who gets it over the net. Here near side, Scarborough. There's a nice dig by Potretz. Larson, she'll hit it right to her head coach, and that's a point. 16-10, Packers by 6. And back to serve, Reagan Lawrenson, the libero, back serving. And she'll send it over. Larson, Pitt, over to Potretz. Backside, Nielsen over the net. Back here to the Packers. Geiger set middle. And then into the corner for the kill by Wetterlin. 17-10. The Packers leading by 7. This is their biggest lead of the match. An 8-2 run. And Lawrenson to serve. Serving 17-10. Zahn to the net. Pass Potretz. Set middle. On the attack, Johnson. One-arm dig. Stegman. Lawrenson. That's going to be 4 hits. And that'll be a point for Valley City. 11-17. Highliners down 6. And back serving, Nielsen for Valley City. At the net. Here's Wetterlin on the dig. Nielsen, back set, Potretz. Johnson on the attack. Lawrenson to the net and tipped over by Birchall on the kill. Katie Birchall with the kill. 17-12, Valley City down by 5. And Kaylee Nielsen back serving for the Highliners. Here's Geiger, set, backside, Scarborough, cross court. On the dig, Potretz. Nielsen. Now Johnson, she'll get it over. Here the Packers off the free ball. Tigers setting it far side. Stegman on the attack and the kill. 18-12, Packers by a half dozen. And that will bring Allison Schultz back in. And the setter will serve. Serving 18-12. And that one's going to go off of Morgan Larson and out. Another point for the Packers. They're up 19-12. And the right-hander served by Schultz. Zahn pass. Tipped over, Potretz. Here's Schultz, far side. Stegman dropping it in for the kill. Lila Stegman with the kill. 20-12, Valley City trailing by 8. And the serve by Allison Schultz. Going from left to right. Serve on the way. Right there. Larson to the net. Over Birchall. Lawrenson for the Packers. Stegman tipped into the net. I think call block. They didn't call 4 hits. No, they're going to say it's still alive. Schultz gets it over. Here's Zahn. Potretz back set. Ryland Johnson on the attack. That's going to go long. Point Packers 21-12. Packers by 9 as they continue to add to the biggest lead. Allison Schultz serving. Serving 21-12. Packers up. Serve on the way, Larson. Rylan Johnson to the middle, Birchall over. Here's Schultz again. She'll set backside. Nope, at the net. That was Geiger, kept alive. Dumped over by Potretz. Back to the Packers, Schultz. Backside set, Geiger on the left-handed attack, and the kill. 5 in a row here, makes it 22-12, a 10-point lead for the Packers. I think we're going 3 regardless. Allison Schultz back to serve, 22-12 for West Fargo. Right-hander, serving it, on the way. Larson pass. Johnson, that set middle, Birchall over. Here's Lawrenson to Schultz for the Packers. Quick set middle, Wetterlin on the attack and out. It is not tipped. Point Valley City. 22-13. Highlanders down 9. That also Bryn Leak to the service line. She'll come in. Johnson will sit down. Leak serving 13-22 for Valley City. Trailing here in the second set. Serve into the net. Service there. That was the second one for Valley's third one in this set for Valley City. They had 4 in the first set. 23-13 Packers. Serve far side, Larson, and no. Off the receive. 24-13 Packers. And Lila Stegman back serving, set point for West Fargo. And got it over. Zahn with a nice receive, but no. Out. Point West Fargo. And the Packers, 25-13. They take the second set. They even things up at a set apiece. And we're going to be back with that third set. The race to 15 on the way. The Packers and the Highlanders. Junior Varsity Volleyball from the Hack on the Highliner Activity Network. As we get ready for the third and final set, match even 1 apiece. So our varsity match will be obviously a little late tonight. Highlanders will serve it up to start things here in set number 3. They won the first set 25-19. Packers won the second set 25-13. Now Bryn Leak will serve it up here for Valley City, get things started in the third and final set, up and over. Here's Schultz, runs up, set middle. Wetterlin on the attack, and in the corner, out. Point Valley City. First time tonight, Valley City took an early lead. 1-0, Packers trailing. Bryn Leak, serve for the Highliners. Here comes Schultz. She'll set middle. Wetterlin will try it again, blocked at the net, and the ace block Lauren Larson and Katie Birchall right there for the ace block. Highlanders with a 2-0 lead. And Brindle Leak serving 2-0. We're in the third set. And the right-hander jump serve on the way over and right down the line for the ace. Right down that far line, and she dropped it in for the ace. And the Highlanders up 3-0. Leak, the 8th grader. Also see action setting for the varsity. Serve here up on the way. Lawrenson, the libero to Schultz. Schultz for the Packers, back setting it. On the attack, Stegman. Off the Leak dig, kept alive by Potretz, tipped over by Larson. Now Lawrenson off the Schultz save. And whoop, that's going to be 4 hits on the Packers. Point Valley City, 4-0 Highlanders. Early on here in the third set. In the race to 15, Brindle Leak back serving. And the right-hander jump serve, sends it over Lawrenson. Nope, can't receive. That's an ace. Second one for Leak, 5-0. Timeout, Packers. Highlanders up 5-0 here in set number 3. Looking to take this match. We'll be back with more. This is Highlander Volleyball on the Highlander Activity Network. Good start for the Highlanders here in the third set, up 5-0. Couple of aces by Bryn Leak. And they lead this third set 5-0. Here's a jump serve. Leak sending it on over Lawrenson. Pass to Shu. It was Geiger that set it back. Over by Lever. Oh, and dropped it in. Potretz was stepping out of the way. Zahn was trying to get to it to pass it, and it dropped between the two. 5-1 Packers, trailing by 4. Back to serve, Lila Stegman. Serving left to right here in the third set, serving a 1-5. And Stegman serving it. Larson, Potretz, set middle, Birchall. Over, free ball, Packers, Lawrenson. Schultz, quick set middle, Wetterlin on the attack. Nice dig by Larson, but into the net, can't be saved by Leak. Point Packers, 5-2. And Stegman serving, 5-2. Set number 3 for West Fargo. Zahn pass. Leak, set, near side. On the attack, Potretz, long. Point, Packers, 5 in a row to start the match, or the set for Valley City. And now 3 straight here for the Packers to get within 5-3. Stegman serve. Larson pass. Leak steps up, Potretz dropping it over. Nice dive and save by Schultz. Now back to the Highlanders. Far side, Larson hit the top of the net and dribbled it over. Lever to Schultz. Schultz back to Lever. Lever attack into the net. Point Valley City. Off the attack here, 6-3 Highlanders. That'll bring Cameron Berg back to serve for Valley City. Serving 6-3 in the third set, into the net. Service error. First one of this set, 8th of the match for Valley City. 6-4, Packers down 2. Andrea Wetterlin. Wetterlin setting it over. Zahn receives. Pass to Leak. Leak sets it up. Potretz on the attack. She was coming down when she went to hit it into the net. And that'll be 4 hits on Valley City. Point Packers, 6-5. Packers down 1 with a 5-2, a 5-1 run here. Wetterlin serve. Zahn pass. Leak will set it near side. Larson attacking at the net. Leak. Larson to Berg, then back to Leak. She'll get it over. Stegman. Schultz dropping it over. Right there was Leak. Over to Potretz. She'll get over the left hand. That's going to be a free ball for the Highlanders. Potretz to Leak. Into the middle. Birchall gets it over. Back here to the Packers. At the center circle. Schultz over by Schroeder. Now Zahn. Leak dumping it over. Back to the Packers. Schultz into the net. And the point for Valley City. 7-5. Highlanders go back up 2. 7-5 here in set 3. Georgia's on, serving. She's got a couple of aces tonight. Here's Schultz for the Packers. Back set, Geiger on the attack. One-arm dig by Berg off the net. Then over by Leak, tipped over Larson. That's off Schroeder. Lawrenson, far side, dumped over Lever. Here's on for the Highlanders. Leak back to the middle. Nielsen on the attack. Off of Lawrenson and the kill. Kaylee Nielsen with the kill. 8-5, Valley City by 3. And back serving is Georgia Zahn. Set is Schultz, dropped over, kept alive. Valley City, Nielsen, Larson into the net. They're going to call 4 hits on Valley City. They are. 8-6, Packers down 2. Kelly Geigner back to serve. And Scarborough comes in front row. Geigner with the serve, the left-hander. No, top of the net. Can't get it over. Service error on the Packers. 9-6 Valley City. I'll bring Ryland Johnson into the front row. Leak will sit down. Potratz will now take over setter duties. Dakota will go back to serve. Serving 9-6, third set. Lawrenson pass. Geiger set near side. Tipped over. Down the line. Lever, then out off of Berg. Point Packers, 9-7. 2-point game. Boston Lever back to serve for West Fargo. Serving 9-7. Fires it over. Zahn receives into the net. Saved by Potratz once, but that's it. 9-8. Packers down 1 after trailing 5-0 early on. Lever to serve for West Fargo. The right-hander sends it on its way. Larson, Potratz, Ryland Johnson over. Back here to the Packers. Here's Lever. Near side, Scarborough, cross court, dropping it over. Free ball, right back the other side. Stegman into the corner for the kill. Lila Stegman with the kill, and we are tied at 9. Timeout, Highlanders. 9-9. Packers come back after trailing 5-0 and have tied it up. We're in the third set. We're back with more Highlander Volleyball on the Highland Activity Network. Nine after a 5-0 start for the Highliners. Packers on this 9-4 run have come back and tied things up. And they have gotten the last 3 points to even things here at 9 with Boston Lever back to the service line for West Fargo. Varsity match to follow and about half hour, 25 minutes to a half hour after the conclusion of this one. Lever with the serve. The right-hander up and over. Zahn receives, pass to Potratz. Here to the near side. Attack Ryland Johnson through the block. Kept alive off the net by Nielsen. And on the near line, and I can say wide, off the Valley City Highlanders. That is a point for the Packers. 4 in a row now for West Fargo to take a 1-point lead at 10-9. And Lever, the junior, will serve 10-9, third set. Larson, Potratz, set, Berg, attack far corner and the kill. Cameron Berg with the kill. That is our second tie in this one. 10-10. And Morgan Larson back to serve. (10-10) Valley City and West Fargo here in the junior varsity match. Serve on the way, Larson. Lever, Geiger setting it. Stegman on the attack. Long, and it was tipped. They say it was tipped. Point Packers. Line judge Sam Hatcher says it was tipped. Point West Fargo 11-10. They go back up by 1. That'll send Reagan Lawrenson, the libero, back to serve here for the Packers. Serving 11-10. Third set. Serving from left to right in the white libero jersey. Into the net. Service error. Second one of those for the Packers. Each team, well, Highlanders have one, Packers have two in this set. 11-11. Our third tie here in the third set. Haley Nielsen now to serve for Valley City. Lofts it over, Lever. Geiger dumping it right there on the near side and dropped it in. With the arch and the tip, 12-11. Packers by one. Allison Schultz, the setter, will come in and go back and set. Set 12-11 here in set number 3. Served by Schultz on the way. Larson, Potret setting it. Ryland Johnson in under the net. Point Packers, 13-11. Valley City does have one timeout remaining. They're going to take it. 13-11, advantage to the West Fargo Packers here in the third set. We're back with more. This is Highliner Volleyball from the Hack on the Highliner Activity Network. Varsity match to follow at about 7:30 here. West Fargo, they have won the first two matches. They won the C squad and 9th grade. We are in the third set here in the JV with the Packers up 13-11, tied at 1. Schultz for the Packers, serves on the way. From her backside, Larson over to Ryland Johnson. She hits it into the net. Point Packers. 14-11 set, match point for West Fargo. Allison Schultz serving, point, set, match point. Into the net, point Valley City. Match point number 2 coming up here for the Packers. 14-12. And Bryn Leak back to serve. Serving 12-14. Jump serve by Leak on the way. Lever, pass. Gagner, back set. Lawrenson, the libero, gets it over the net near side. Larson, pass to Leak. Bryn, back setting it. Potretz tipping it over the blockers. Back row Lever. Up ahead to Schultz. She'll set middle. Weddleton. Weddleton on the attack. On the dig, Larson gets it over to Zahn. Zahn to Potretz. Dropped it over the net. Here's Schultz again. Middle set. Weddleton on the attack. And the kill. And the Packers will take the third set. 15-12. And win the match here this evening. 2 sets to 1. So again, 15-12 the final. 25-19, Highlanders took the first set. Then the Packers dominated set 2, winning 25-13. And then it was again, the Highlanders got off to a great start in the third set, up 5-0. But the Packers would battle all the way back, tie it at 9. Then we are tied at 10 and 11. But then the Packers getting 4 out of the last 5 points and winning it 15-12. We've got varsity volleyball. West Fargo and the Highlanders coming up. Both teams coming in 5-4 overall. Valley City 2-0 in the conference and 1-1. The Packers are 1-1 in the conference and the Highlanders are 2-0 in the conference. That's coming up 7:30 first serve. The Highlanders and the Packers. More volleyball coming up on the Highliner Activity Network.